Alright, YouTube, we back with another video from Cj Dachamp, the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Let's get right into it.
After 2 long years. Welcome back to the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Jesus, I have not done that intro in a very long time. But anyways, man.
Don't worry about the, you feel what I'm saying, cover. It's a little cold in here.
This series from the brink of death. Because, damn, it's really been 2 years. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it, but anyways. On this episode, however, though, we're gonna be doing things a little different because this rendition is the most disrespectful moments in sports anime. Yeah.
Oh, sports anime. Kuroko basketball about to be in here. Crazy.
Soccer. And yeah, I already know I done pissed off a bunch of European niggas saying that. It's called football. Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a kilometer, nigga? Boxing. And even the greatest sport of all time, golf. This round of the PGA Tour, winds blowing at
I don't understand how people enjoy golf.
This player at the tee is none other than Shaniqua Bronchitis from San Jose, California. It looks like she's found her shot and she's ready to tee off. Beautiful line drive over the fairway, but the ball is dying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, damn.
As you can see, Shaniqua is not happy with it.
You sorry.
Even her fans are heckling her.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, alrighty, everybody. Our first moment is none other than the greatest street ball team of all time, Jabberwock. So in the Kuroko universe, there is this team named Jabberwock that is made up of just straight YNs. And I'm not joking. All of these niggas are only 18 years old. And half the niggas on the team.
But
Like, you can't tell me that ball nigga ain't Shaq. And
that nigga is Shaq.
named Nash. This is a what if version if Steve Nash was a YN. This motherfucker tatted.
Showing Lil Mabu is crazy.
Spamming that shit. And that nigga most definitely Dennis Rodman. Straight back from North Korea after hanging with his homeboy. So Jabberwock pulled up to Japan to see if they was hooping or not. And I mean, they rolled out the red carpet for these boys. They was getting glazed straight off the plane. They just walking through the airport and niggas is like, oh my God, Nash, I love you. Oh my God, is that LeBron? My glorious king.
The glaze is the same, man. Stop bringing up LeBron in the videos.
Playing this team named Team Starkey. And oh boy with the glasses right here was already skeptical. He was like, what the fuck are they feeding these motherfuckers? They are not 18. It's some bullshit. So they were gonna have
That nigga 30.
exhibition match just to fill out some of the competition. So they tip off and Jabberwock gets the ball first. And they immediately start pushing up the court. So Nash starts putting the moves on little homie. But little homie,
Yeah. Oh.
and bro was completely shocked. He was like, what the hell? Did I just pick bro's pockets that easily? So they take advantage of this and get a nice little lay off the fast break. So everybody's cheering. But when little homie was running back, he looked back at Nash. And this motherfucker
Oh, yeah.
immediately something was off. So
Something definitely off.
Starkey steals it again. And they push it down the court with some good teamwork. And they pass it to they big. And bro posterized.
Damn.
But if you take a look at Jabberwock, these motherfuckers are just looking so nonchalant right now. They were looking like they did not care. So with 4 points on the board, with 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining, these motherfuckers go on the greatest run of all time. So they start pushing down the court. And Nash just looks at bro right here. And he finally decided.
Oh yeah, you're done. He understood it. He understood it.
So he stops it with his arms out, and the ball is just gone. And it's
Oh, hit.
floating in slow-mo. So he passes it with the elbow to homie on the wing, and he lets it fly for 3.
Hey, he could shoot.
Niggas were shook.
Oh yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna let somebody do that in real life. Boy, it's time to give it up.
And just starts doing street ball shit. Bro fake passes it, breaks his neck.
Oh, the professor. Oh, the professor.
Background dog. So after that, bro gets the easiest layup of his life. Next possession. Here go this nigga Shaq. Already got bro right here fearing for his
He about to dunk on that boy.
thinking in his head right now. If I get embarrassed like this on national TV, ain't no hoes gonna wanna fuck with me. So Shaq saw the fear in his eyes and took
Dunk on that boy.
fouls of hell.
Oh, nah, Shaq dribbling. He traveling.
Bro on skates. Then he hits him with a late Q3. Bang! And oh Lord have mercy, poor Four Eyes. He tried to D up on bro right here, but he hits him with a carry from hell, pushes to the paint, and he ends up breaking.
Oh nah. Oh nah. Nah. That's what Chris Brown was doing in that one dance. That's how his shirt was looking.
I'll throw it up again.
Green fuck, nigga.
Green fuck, nigga.
Big Mac.
And they started
They really embarrassing these boys out there. Oh. Let's skip that. They really embarrassing these boys out here though.
the most brutal 4 quarters ever.
I'm gonna try not to pause it too much because this video is already 33 minutes long.
Final play of the game. Nash drives into the paint with his elite ball handling, throws up the alley to homeboy, and bro right here.
Bro, jump.
Mistake of jumping with him. And for that, I would like to have a moment of silence real quick.
He got a body. He got a body. Ugh. That's some. Oh nah.
God damn!
Kicked him so hard that we played 2 different times. And at the end of the game, the final score was
He put up at that 2K animation.
6.
What?
Absolutely disgusting. Team Starkey only scored once after they scored.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm going against a team and they are going on an 86-2 run, I'm not playing defense anymore. Why am I playing defense? There's no point. Dude, what is the point of really playing defense when you getting done this dirty? Like, give up at this point. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's more embarrassing to keep playing than not playing right now. A 86-2 run? Nah.
I'll never pick up the ball ever again. Leave the game before it leaves you. So after the game, the team captain comes up to shake Nash's hand. And he's like, GG, bro. But Nash dead stares bro in the face. And guess what he does? He just spit on bro's hand.
Did he just really spit on bro hand? My bad for pausing the video. But look, I forgot about this stuff. All right, something in my I forgot about this stuff though. He went for a handshake. He spit on that boy's hand. That's jail time, isn't it? Isn't that? You know what? We gonna keep going.
The craziest post-game interview of all time. I'ma translate this at 50% accuracy. I would just like to say, all y'all niggas are trash.
He definitely called him trash.
Is this the best y'all got to offer? Get the fuck off of my court. Y'all called us to fly all the way out here on that 18-hour long ass flight just to be fucking hot dog shit. You wasted our fucking time. Yeah, say something, monkey. Oh my God, bro. Didn't I tell this nigga to chill out saying monkey? And you know what? One more for the one time. Pussy hoe.
This nigga is trash.
Now you see me personally, I'm swinging. After embarrassing me on national TV and telling me to put the fries in the bag. No, bro. And they're just standing there in shambles. No.
They just took it.
None of the Huss are gonna fuck with us no more. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Moment 2. Super powered putt man. Ladies and gentlemen, never in my life did I ever think I would be talking about a golf anime. But the shit that we are about to see is just absolutely absurd. So I found this anime called Rising Impact. And how I even found this in the first place, I was scrolling on my reels and I saw this midget, a 4-foot tall child, bleeding from the forehead, looking like
Is golf really that serious?
and this little nigga swung his body and boom that bitch. He drove the ball so hard, the ball ricocheted and broke the flag, leading to him
Golf isn't that serious, right?
from like 200 yards out. That is 2 football fields, nigga. I mean, dog, look at the ball. The ball is smoking. That bitch is dead.
How is he hitting it that hard?
And this little nigga was
He a little kid.
in with no no emotion. So me being curious, I decided to watch the whole thing. I don't know why, but I ended up witnessing one of the most disrespectful things a nigga could possibly do. So there was a massive tournament that was happening, and these 4 ugly ass niggas was talking some crazy shit.
Damn, they ugly.
Big back 4-eye bitch. This big donut lipped light skinned Mr. Popo with a look at this zesty ass Abraham Lincoln. What the fuck is this, my nigga?
Bro don't even have a full beard.
Nigga got a chin strap, but it ain't on his chin. Like, bro, cut that shit off and restart. And this dude just looks like a generic high school bully. He got the whole college frat boy starter pack look. So while they was yapping, this femboy demon comes behind them.
Femboy? That ain't a girl?
You know he on that elegant shit. He talking like, judging by your loud voices, you lot must be the Americans, yeah? So this overzealous, big-backed gremlin told this man, oh, so you want to talk shit, huh? So why don't you play around the golf with us? So Donut Lips and the frat boy was
Dumb boy.
So Lancelot accepts their challenge with the smile on his face like, oh yes, it would be lovely. But little did they know, they were about to get clipped and put on ESPN top 10 plays. So later on when they get to the hole, the ugly quartet is already planning to cheat. Big Back Gremlin grabbed Donut Lips and told him,
take your fat ass all the way over to the green and make sure.
Nah, they about to get clipped by a femboy.
Run all the way to the green so they can fix the game on some Kansas City Chiefs shit. So the first one to go up is zesty Abe Lincoln. And is that motherfucker wearing booty shorts on the golf course? Alright, Abe. So he hits a nice shot and lands on the green in the first hit. So Big Back Gremlin is up next, and you already know she started yapping.
Oh my gosh, I guess it's my turn. My calculations is I'm gonna hit the green on the first hit.
Man, please shut the fuck up and hit the ball, yeah?
Him and this whack ass British accent.
And she hits hers, and surprisingly, it was a good hit, landing very close to the hole. This gremlin may have one of the worst builds I've ever seen, but she hit that motherfucker though. So it was.
Hey, she not touched to sport.
And guess what this man does? He pulls out a putter. So obviously the ugly bastards are like, wait a minute.
I don't even understand what that means.
But it looks like free elo to me.
And this man is really set on driving this bitch 150 yards with a putter. Now, I know a lot of people don't know a lot about golf, but
Yup.
right mind should know. You do not use a putter right here. You use a putter when you are close enough to hit it in the hole. So if I had to explain this in like football terms, chucking up a 100-yard Hail Mary into quadruple coverage and praying to God your receiver somehow comes down with it. That is how insane this is. So this man
Okay, I understand it now.
lines up his shot and booms it.
Is this nigga serious?
150 yards with the putter. And when it landed, it damn near was a hole-in-one, literally inches off. So the two...
Nah, put a little bit more strength in that femboy.
I think I'm about to steal.
So when Lancelot and them walked up to the hole, you don't even see his ball no more because they moved it. They moved
Oh, niggas is cheating and shit.
the hardest shot humanly possible. And he knows they cheated. He was thinking in his head like, fucking idiotic lot, yeah. Ass size 13 ass feet all over the green, yeah. So Lancelot decides, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue with them. I'm just gonna shit on them so hard they're gonna quit this fucking sport. So he activates his superpowers because you know anime loves to give niggas superpowers in sports.
Oh, bro.
Sideways and hits it. So with their feeble brains, they're thinking, oh yeah, he hit the ball too hard. Fucking dumbass. So the ball just completely misses the cup. But he hit this ball with so much backspin on it.
See, superpowers. That's what I be saying. I remember one time I was arguing with my cousin. Hold on. Matter of fact, no, I'm not even gonna pause the video. Forget it. I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. The people in Kuroko have superpowers though. They do.
Lines up her shot, thinking that this is just gonna be an easy putt in. And right at the moment she hits it, zesty Abe Lincoln notices. Wait, don't do it! Because the hole was surrounded by a skid mark, completely blocking her ball. The backspin on that ball was so hard, he quite literally burnt the grass.
Bro, it's cheating.
So after she screwed up, seeing your booty shorts is like, huh, what an amateur mistake. All you gotta do is just hit the ball a little harder. So Abe Lincoln putts his, thinking that his has enough strength, but his ball just gets completely stopped and rolls moves over to the side. And this man is in complete
That's what these niggas get.
and he ends up realizing this man just didn't burn the grass. He made a World War I trench to completely jail them from making the hole. So they had no chance. And he's just looking at him like, are you locked down to play some more, yeah? Or are you pussies and leave? And well, they decided to be pussy and leave because they was
Boy.
He beat them so bad, they decided to put the clubs down and put the fries in
In the bag.
Moment 3, the humbling of Blue Lock.
Well, Blue Lock is the most humbling anime ever.
Sports anime of all time. And I mean, there's multiple moments to choose from. From Isagi straight up boom.
I stopped watching it because of the animation, though.
And I know y'all seen that one translation of this moment. Yeah, it is wild. I mean, we can even go back to the first episode. Y'all remember bro right here? I thought he was gonna be the main side character. But no, they said pack your bags and get your sorry ass out of here. You're washed and your career's over. Shit, I don't even remember bro's name, if he even had a name. And I mean, we can go on about Blue Lock for a minute. Hell, if I make another rendition of this that's sports, I'll probably have more of it in there. But today we are focusing on the humbling of Blue Lock. Because
Yeah, it's a lot of humbling moments.
them so bad, it had to make them rethink their careers. So how this even happened? This man Ego decided to give Blue Lock a test. So he decided, I'm gonna bring in the all-star team. So he got straight demons from around the world to just cook them. And these dudes are based off of real players. Like, I'm not even a soccer nigga, but I am 99% sure that nigga
It's Mbappe. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it.
they was already talking.
And I don't even watch soccer either.
So they ain't know what the hell they were saying. Bro with the dreads was like, oh my God, they're so puny. They look like pretzel sticks. That's an understatement, mate. It looks like they haven't hit the weight room in their fucking life yet. Oh my God, guys, I think they're talking shit. So Rin was the only dude who knew English. So he walked up to him and brought that same energy, staring him down like, you think this is a fucking joke, huh? I'm gonna be the dog shit out of you so bad. I'm gonna be your retired. You can find me. Get a fucking retwist. Pussy bitch nigga, I'll beat your ass right now. So before a fight breaks out, they had to break it up because that boy Rin was talking reckless. But sadly, my dog was about
Could not back it up.
Blue Lock already gets off to a quick start. Bro right here ain't paying the game no damn attention, so Bachira just puts some moves on him. He ends up dribbling down the field, passes the ball to Rin, and he drills that hole in, scoring the first goal. So you see this and you gotta be thinking,
Okay. They going crazy.
they like that. This just must be a fraud-ass all-star team. But man, oh man, they basically just gave him a make-a-wish point. Because from here on out, it was just straight belt to ass. They blow the next whistle. Isagi comes and tries to D-up on Mbappe. But he dead stares bro and tells him, let me show you why they offered me a $1 billion contract.
Nah.
He didn't even know what happened. It was too fast. And he just cut through their whole defense. So then here comes Mr. Hero Ball Rin talking like, huh, your route's too obvious. But Mbappe looked at dog and said, you have good reads, but I'm too fast for you, nigga. Zoomed past Rin.
Yeah.
To the goal. These boys, they know what the hell just happened. And after he scored, he was like,
Nah.
I smell like shit because I'm surrounded by shitty players.
Oh.
This man Rin was like, man, just give me the fucking ball. So the next possession, they give Rin the ball, just to get immediately clamped by Mbappe. And bro right here just comes and snatches his shit.
Yeah, just give me that.
So he passes it to little homie right here. His eyes start moving like a Sharingan, and he kicks it straight through Isagi and Bachira down the field, all the way down to the Dreadhead. He just fully suckers Zarbon, and while Tokimitsu was trying to run to get to the ball,
About the. Oh, yeah.
scores with ease.
I knew that was going to happen.
They just bullied these boys for however long this game went on for. Just goal after goal. This was basically like the main roster just shitting on the practice squad or something. So then on the last play of the game, Rin tried to lock in on this dude named Leonardo Luna. But he lost this exchange the moment bro started talking. Dude said, oh, you're Itoshi. Your size brother, aren't you? And you know your brother's a dog, right? Can't say the same about his little brother though. So
Damn.
discouraging this man and comparing him to his brother, he makes a force field and moved his feet so fast he made a vortex.
Look at him showing superpowers, bruh.
The moment he tried to move, he read him like a book. He kicked the ball right through his legs. And then he just said one of the most wild lines ever. This man says in my exact words, if you open your legs that easily, people are gonna think you're a loose guy.
Nah, Blue Lock has gotta chill. Blue Lock gotta chill. Why they putting that inside of the show? God damn. Nah.
Like, yo,
That's my reaction too.
think of that. I'm not even gonna question it. He kicks it in easily. GG easy. Game over. They beat these boys 1-5. And they didn't even shake no hands. They went straight to the locker room. All right.
They didn't even show good sportsmanship at least. God damn.
More real with you moments. Because the rest of the moments in this video are all done by one singular man. And he is none other than the most disrespectful man in sports anime. The Snow Bunny mind-controlled demon, Brian Hawk. This is one of the most
What's this? I never watched it. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I know this.
Now, if you don't
But I don't remember this though. I don't remember this at all. I remember watching that though. Hijame no ippo. I remember watching that. I don't remember him though. Am I tripping?
this is Hajime no Ippo, one of the
See, I remember watching this. Depth Zero go crazy.
middleweight
I don't remember that guy though.
record of 20-0. 17 of those wins coming by KO. Now, to understand why this man is so unhinged, we have to know the backstory. So Brian Hawk is from New York, and he had a pretty troubled life. So one fateful night, bro was on the run from a dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. So when he was about to get his brains blown out, something snapped in him. The demons in his head came out, and he beat the shit out of the dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. And it was brutal. He kept on pummeling his unconscious body until he was satisfied. So while he was beating this man in a dark alley, a world famous boxing trainer named Miguel Zell was watching this, and he was completely shocked. So he walked up to try to stop Brian, but he literally couldn't. Brian was about to kill this man. But while observing this unhinged man, the coach had a revelation because he realized this dude just beat the ever-living crap out of a guy that held him up at gunpoint. This isn't your run-of-the-mill crackhead. This is a potential world champion. So the coach told him, come with me. I'll take you to a place where you could beat people legally, and you could have all the money, power, and woman you want. And Brian accepted his deal. And from that fateful night, the rest was history. This man was so naturally gifted at fighting, it was insane. Knocking out damn near every opponent he was.
Hell nah, you hit me through the what's called. You hit me through the fucking, I forgot the name of it. But hit me out of bounds, nigga.
First up was his first confrontation with Takamura. This man Takamura was having the fight of his life, hanging on to his last breath. And he looks over at ringside, and this motherfucker Brian Hawk is just sitting there watching him get his ass whooped with some bitches. So Takamura got pissed off and wanted to make a statement in front of the champion. So he knocks the dude out that he's fighting through the ring, and he ends up landing right in front of him. So while Takamura is just mogging him while he's just sitting there, Brian Hawk decides to stay.
Where the girls go?
And it seems like he was entertained and intrigued to fight Takamura. So after the match in the locker room, while Takamura's doing a meeting with the press, Brian Hawk comes to his locker room. So you gotta be thinking, oh, he's just here to congratulate him and show respect for the person that's gonna come up and fight him. But
Nah, he finna talk shit.
what this man says lights the whole room on fire.
Yeah, I knew it.
His translator to tell him, Mr. Hawk says he would like to shake the hand of his next opponent and acknowledge his fight. But then he tells the translator something else, and he is completely shook. He is thinking in his head, ain't no way this nigga wants me to say this shit. Brian insisted. He said, say it, nigga. Mr. Hawk did not come to Japan to see your fight. He came to Japan to indulge in our women. Like, bro, this man only came to Japan to get with
That's real.
nigga. And then he starts laughing at Takamura like, come on, Takamura, where's my handshake at, nigga? So Takamura because he just disrespected him and his whole country. So he goes into swing off, but he stops his punch with one hand. Had the whole room in disbelief. Stopping a grown man's punch with one hand is absurd. And then after this, he says, oh yeah.
Not just a regular grown man. That boy beat up a bear, by the way. He beat a bear up.
Already waiting for him. And he just laughing his ass off, heading to his hotel to do some cheek crushing. This man is insane. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So now we move into the second moment of his. And there's no other way to describe it than this. Snow bunny mind control. So this man flew into Japan from America for fight week. And he brought his entire harem of bunnies.
Datumar, don't look at me like that.
Oh my God.
I'm working on a
And they look like triplets.
treatment manual for black males.
So now it's time to look at the full effect of the Snow Bunny mind control. So Brian is having a public sparring session where the whole media and public could come watch. So during this session, he was just getting his ass beat. He was giving no effort and not trying at all. And he was just saying shit like, ow, he got me. And then in the middle of the session, he just says, oh my God, coach, he's too strong.
He about to beat the brakes off that boy.
And he was just watching this like, are you kidding me? This is fucking useless. Look at him, he's not even trying. So they end up leaving. But while they're leaving, the brigade of snow bunnies arrive at the
Oh, nah. They're done.
You just hear a boom outside.
Yeah, they're done. I knew it. I knew it.
Back in the gym. And all they see is blood on the mat. His glove drenched in blood. And he starts saying, well, goddamn, what took y'all fine asses so long? Had me bored than a motherfucker. And you just see his opponent knocked out while bro's just
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
until his hoes arrived. And he knocked him out as fast as possible so he could get it over with and leave. And then he says, bitch number 2, come on and kiss a nipple. And he just starts smacking up on Shorty. Oh my God!
Hey, he loved the walls, the white holes.
Didn't think he could get any more disrespectful. We get to the press conference. So the day before the fight, they end up having the press conference. And this press conference went down exactly like what you would think with a person of this caliber. From insulting reporters. Mr. Hawk, the world would like to know, what is your game plan going into this fight?
Shut the fuck up, nigga. That look like this is exactly what he said.
Right here, baby, you can ask me more questions in my room tonight. Room 69, if you know what I mean. Hell no! And then when him and Takamura face off, he decides to give him a little uppercut. So Takamura just swing on Dog, but they end up holding him back. Coach ends up grabbing Dog by the collar and cussing him out. And Brian just looks at him. And you can probably guess what he did next. He slaps the piss out of him. Bro just
Get the fuck off me, boy.
and then he starts cussing everybody out and says the wildest line ever. And I quote, you want to beat me, huh? Then bring me all of your women. I'll give you jeans. I'll spread my you-know-what throughout this country. And in 20 years, Japan will be crawling with world champions.
His nigga's a demon.
One of the most unhinged characters I have ever laid my eyes on.
This nigga is a demon.
Final moment. Fight night. The way Brian Hawk fought this man Takamura is going.
Look at that. Look. Bear left a mark on your chest.
Disrespect started because when bro got in the ring,
Let's lock in.
his armor, he was wearing Takamura's merch under it and stared him straight in the eyes and just ripped his shirt to shreds. He was trying to push every button possible. Crowd booing and everything. They hate this nigga. And before the bell's about to ring, just look at him. Just
He don't care if they hate the nigga, as long as his hoes love him.
I remember multiple people basically said that this dude is basically Kid Buu if he was a boxer. And they are completely right because this is dead ass how he would act. So the bell rings and both of them just start squaring each other up. But Brian ends up dropping his shoulders to taunt him to make him throw the first punch. So Takamura says, and he starts throwing hands, already pushing bro back into a corner, just raining fire on dude.
Is the hoes there?
Because when Brian saw the opportunity,
Yeah, I know.
cutting the life out of him. And this is where he just started showing out. Bro hits the motherfucking Steve Fox duck and counters him again.
Nah.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. just throwing shit like a wild.
Both start punching like Blueface.
He tries to throw a 1-2, but he ducks it and sends his head to the stratosphere. And this is when Takamura realized this dude has no boxing fundamentals at all. He is just so naturally talented at fighting that he could do whatever the he wanted to and get away with it. Look,
I noticed that earlier.
then he got in close on him, tricked him with a feint, and crushed his skull with his left. Takamura was out cold on his feet. So Brian was coming in to finish the job, but Takamura gets saved by the bell. So Brian stops right in front of him. So right when Takamura regains
The
confidence
ref had a dive on that boy.
with his tongue out, looking like a wild animal. And just from this interaction, you knew how the rest of this fight was gonna go down. Every round, this nigga was doing some more crazy shit. Bro, lean back, throwing haymakers.
Yeah, you not even looking at this boy. Lean with it, rock with it. Hey.
Every time Takamura got the upper hand, he just get countered every time and knocked down. Then after he would stand back up, he would just get him on the ropes.
That's because he don't gotta worry about the fundamentals and stuff. He just good at fighting. Like,
When I saw him
he
hit
just gifted.
his haymaker of doom, I thought it was over. Bro was standing over his.
Is it not over?
But he ended up standing up after this. But he was not conscious at all. He was literally walking in the ring unconscious. If this is real life, the ref is stopping this shit because this just got ridiculous. Niggas was really witnessing murder on live TV. It was rinse and repeat. Every time he got up, he would get put on the ropes, eat about 60 haymakers, and get his ass dropped.
Oh yeah, bro need to go home. No, he need to go to the hospital. Something wrong with his skull. With his skull.
Power of plot. Had one of the most
Oh hell nah.
of all time and started beating every single bit of life bro had left in him. This is one of the craziest comebacks of all time. But
This is the craziest comebacks of all time.
Takamura's going in for a mean left hook. But Brian sees it and leans back all the way in that signature position. And his eyes are bloodshot red, ready to kill. And Brian is thinking in his head,
I knew I wouldn't lose to this plot.
Oh nah, he done. Other hand finna punch the. Oh, I knew that's about to happen.
Brian hits Takamura. And it
Oh,
but unfortunately,
nah, he gonna get hit. Watch.
the last punch he threw at Stormtrooper 8, it grazes Takamura.
Oh,
And bro knew.
it's over. It's over. No.
He gets his face drilled into the ground, hitting him so hard it replayed 3 different times.
Bro just literally bounced off the floor. I hate that he won that fight though, but he bounced off the floor.
Like if we be
That's what I'm saying.
fight should have ended like round.
Should have been over.
This nigga Takamura twice. Like ref, be for real. What the f are we doing, my nigga? Like your license needs to be taken away.
He paid the ref. That's what it is.
Cause you had to knock that guy out after all the disrespectful shit he did to you. And after this, Brian Hawk retired. And I'm not joking. The nigga never fought again. Takamura apparently gave this man PTSD. So he quite literally made bro put the fries in the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote for the most disrespectful moments in
Hey man, this a WI video, man. I don't know how you be commentating so much, bro. Like I couldn't do that, man.
y'all fuck with any
I couldn't do that.
then I'll just go ahead and bring the series.
Hey, like and subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? For